What is up with it? Today we are back. We are going to be watching some of the high ranked ladder. This is going to be Shanks versus Green Purple Luffy. Shanks is a very targeted control build versus Green Purple Luffy. I mean, we do have some things like the Pop Shanks maybe running this to try and combat um, some green Bonnie that has kind of entered the format. Also pretty good versus Lucci. So, maybe not the best versus green purple specifically, but hits some of those other things and also works with this general theme that we're seeing of control based cards with the Marcos, the building snakes, even a divine departure, the red force, some new gates kind of this just slots in pretty well when you're trying to really eye in on the control type build. And then as for the green purple side, we see 3 Luna, we see 2 Gamma Knife, 3 of the green Zoro, 3 Robin, 2 zero cost events, and 9 2Ks, and 4 Luffy's. I think everything else is, mandatory, nothing to discuss. And the green purple Luffy player mulliganed an original hand of zero cost uh, Giant, Luna, Zoro, and Usahachi. And I believe, okay, so we are also mulliganing an original hand of Divine Departure, Building Snake, Rayleigh, Hongo, and Otama. This hand just has a little bit too much counter, not enough playables. And I think both players got better hands after the mulligan. So this should be a good game. Looks like the Shanks player is going to go first. Would still love, if you're watching Latasio, a way to see who won the rock, paper, scissors. Okay, we're going to go ahead and play Uta, which is going to grab us the Hongo. We're going to go ahead and swing 5, which is going to go through. Just leave 2 Dawn up, not let the opponent know. Maybe we have a red rock in our hand, right? Gonna go ahead and swing 5, which is gonna be met with the Shanks effect. Gonna play Zoro, finding another Rush Luffy. I'm wondering what his other options were. Typically don't need more than one of those. Okay, gonna go ahead and swing 6, which is actually pretty surprisingly gonna go through. Gonna swing 7, which is gonna get the leader effect and the 2K, and then we'll swing 5, which is gonna get a 1K. So kind of an interesting way to go about that turn from the Shanks perspective. I feel like we could have just given a 2K here, taken, and then skilled, and we would have kept one extra 1K in our hand. But that is none of my business. Gonna swing 5. Gonna take. We played out the Beckman and trashed the Zoro. Gonna go ahead and start off with a Nami. We do have 8 Dawn, so if we wanted to, we could have gone Sanji and Pudding plus Luffy. I could imagine that being pretty good. But instead gonna Nami search a couple times, which found us a Zoro and a Robin. So we're gonna swing 7. They took. Gonna swing 6, and they're gonna leader skill 1K, and then we'll put out the Robin. Makes sense. They're going to minus this Sanji and Pudding, probably so that they can rally it. Yep, and then now this is only going to be 4K. Oh, never mind. It's going to be 1K. It is dead for sure, even with this Robin blocker. I'm not 100% sure we had to use the building snake there, but using it is going to let us like pressure a little bit more. I would have really liked to see us swing 5 into 4 before doing that, if that's the case. Because we just kind of didn't get to liquidate this swing at all. Yeah, so if we could have gone 5 into 4, maybe try to juice them out of a card. Then we played the building snake minus it, and then we still get to swing at it twice. Okay, but anyways, swinging 7 or swinging 6 into 3, it gets through. Gonna gamma knife the Beckman and swing 4 at 2, then 7 at 5, which is going to go through, and then we'll pass. I'm not entirely sure if we used leader skill that turn. We did, okay. 8 at 6 is going to go through. Ooh, and the Pop Shanks actually is coming up. Maybe I was mistaken about this not being this good in this matchup. Maybe, you know, if you're able to play all these control cards before you need to drop the 10 Shanks, maybe you can kind of limit the board. And then, like, you know, if the board is limited and there's only like one real thing, then like obviously this card is like giga broken. But gonna rest 1 for a stage on top of stage, and we're gonna draw Sanji and Pudding because we are nuts. Gonna play out the Sanji and Pudding, grabbing a green Zoro, which we will play here. We're gonna go ahead and swing 6, which is going to be met by a 2K, and we're just gonna pass with a couple Dawn Up. Marco is going to go ahead and kill our Robin, and it looks like we decided to not use the Robin effect, not wanting to go too low on Dawn. We expect to have to use this Gum Gum Giant, and maybe we're planning on killing next turn. If that's the case, we don't really need the extra card. We know we're not dying this turn. And let's just keep the extra Dawn to pressure lethal with. But we're going to go ahead and 2K, 1K out of this 8K swing at our 6K leader. Going to go 12, which we, of course, are going to take. And they're going to go ahead and drop the 5 Rayleigh, which is going to draw 2K, 1K. That is huge. We were absolutely bricked up. And this is not going to be an easy lethal turn. Okay, so we have 10 Dawn. Let me think about how we should do this. Oh my god, excuse me. It's still pretty early. Okay, so we can go... We could go like 3 7s, 2 10s. Oh man, I'm not sure that's good enough. We get 5 swings basically into basically 3 life, right? And our opponent has 4 cards in hand, so they have to counter out of 2 swings. So yeah, I guess if you go like the first 3 swings as 7s, you at least start with a 7, I think. Oh, we also have Uzaji. I'm tripping. It's way easier with Uzaji. I missed that. Yeah, with Usahachi, we're gaming for sure. We go 7. Honestly, I don't even hate a 6 here after they leader skill. And also, based on our Dawn, we are probably going to have to have a 6K swing here anyways. So here we're going to go 7 with our leader, which is going to get 2K, 1K'd. Oh, wow. And then we're just going 7-7 Proj. And it got there. Wow. So very fortunate for us that the Shanks player was, you know, a little bit bricked. But to be fair, at the end of most games, Shanks is going to have at least a couple bricks in his hand. Oh, excuse me. I don't think there's anything different we could have done there necessarily. I think that was probably the correct way to go for it. Maybe we could have swung the 6 before the 7, but I don't think it actually mattered because the opponent was gonna like counter both anyways. Yeah, I'm not sure. But shout outs to all of my Metafy supporters. You guys are the ones who make videos like this possible. If you would like to help support the channel, you can find my Metafy link down in the description, where you will also be getting extra videos. I hope to be posting a green purple Luffy guide today. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.